Oh, right. Yeah, this is some craziness. This just come up on my thing. Yeah, Madeleine McCann's been arrested for stalking her parents, but it's a girl who thinks she's Madeleine McCann. And I know what you're thinking. I'm going to defend this girl because I've watched her before this happened. I watched her ages ago. Sean Atwood's had her on his podcast loads to talk about it. And first off, I think the initial reaction will be what my reaction was, is that you're obviously not Madeleine McCann. I think everybody thinks that little girl is dead. But yeah, this girl is saying that she thinks she is. And you obviously think, nah, definitely not. But then, hearing her story, she has a reason to think it because she doesn't know her parents, like she's adopted, and like there's a whole load of things where you think that she could be, because this girl doesn't know who she is. Basically, she doesn't know where she come from. She doesn't know her real parents. So she's like, but yeah, she's been trying to get a DNA test done for ages. Now here's the thing where I can see both sides, to be fair, because the police have denied her. That's what the whole Sean Atwood thing was that they was denying her a DNA test, which you would think, why? Like, this girl really thinks she is. She doesn't actually know who she is. So you could give this girl peace of mind by just doing a DNA test and proving that she's not. But they don't want it. Like, the McCanns don't want to do a DNA test. And the police, there's a phone call from the police where they said to the girl, "We know you're not Madeleine McCann," which is kind of strange for this reason. Millions, and I mean millions, of taxpayer money has gone for looking for this little girl that everybody knows has never been missing. She's always been dead. Like, that's what people think. But yet you've still got a whole department looking for this girl, going country to country to country on taxpayers' money, looking for nothing, when you could literally give this woman a DNA test for however much it costs, couple of £100, whatever. Get a DNA test, prove she isn't. But then I can understand the police's side of things, because it's a bit like that whole negotiating with terrorists thing. It's like, if they give her a DNA test, then every crackpot lunatic who thinks they're Madeleine McCann is going to jump at, "I want a DNA test too, I want a DNA test too." So once they open that door, that's like, you're going to cause a whole lot of trouble. However, if you're spending millions in taxpayers' money to look for a girl that we all know you're not going to find, why not just give? And why are you like, they said, "We're not going to give you the police said to this girl, to this woman, "We're not going to give you a DNA test because we know you're not Madeleine McCann." How can you be 100% sure she's not? And now all this girl wants is a DNA test. If you just give her a DNA test and it says, "Yeah, you're not related to these people," she would have left you alone ages ago. But the fact that you're refusing her, and the police are telling her, "We know 100% that you are not a missing girl," without DNA test. It's like, well, how do you know? What, have you got some magical power that you can look at people and see their genetic? Yeah, like, so yeah. Anyway, obviously she's been trying to keeping trying to get hold of um the McCanns, and obviously now they've got her done for stalking. Which, if it does turn out that she is Madeleine McCann, that's gonna be, because they already look bad. They're both pieces of shit, both of them too. Like, literally, they should both be in prison. But yeah, if the child that the UK has been looking for 30 years, 20 years, whatever, the mum and dad got arrested for stalking when she found her way back, oh, that's going to not look good. But they'll still say that they're the greatest people in the world and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, anyway, yeah, let's see what the Sun has to say. Which, I mean, it's the Sun. You take whatever they say with a pinch of salt. But she's been arrested 100%. So yeah, let's go.
A Polish woman claiming to be Madeleine McCann has been charged with stalking the missing toddler's parents. Julia Wendell was arrested as she touched down at Bristol Airport at around 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. She had travelled from Wrocław in Poland and was due to meet with a friend who lives in Cardiff when she was detained. Now, Leicestershire Police have confirmed the 23-year-old has been charged with 4 counts of stalking. 2 of the counts relate to alleged offences between May 2nd, 2024 and February 15th, 2025. A third count allegedly took place between January 3rd and April 21st last year, while the fourth was between November 27th and December 29th. Wendell has been remanded in custody to appear at Leicester Magistrates Court today. Her friend, who is thought to be in her 60s, has been released on police bail after also being arrested on suspicion of stalking. Julia's representative, Surjit Sinclair, confirmed to The Sun that she was arrested after arriving in the UK. Madeleine McCann vanished while on holiday in Praia da Luz, Portugal, with her parents Jerry and Kate. There has been no trace of the 3-year-old since the 2007 horror.
There has been a trace. That's what I mean. They're just lies like that. There has been a trace. A cadaver dog traced that girl's body to the boot of their rental car. So there ain't a trace. There was a trace, but they said the dog's lying. Ridiculous. But yeah, honestly, I think it was maybe 2 years ago I saw this girl on Sean Atwood. It was ages ago. And this is I honestly just wrote her off. When they were saying we're gonna have this girl on who thinks she's Madeleine McCann, I just thought, do you know what I mean? I just thought, I only watch certain things from people when I just thought, I ain't watching that. Do you know what I mean? Some girl who's not Madeleine McCann thinks she's Madeleine McCann. And then one day I ended up thinking, let me just listen to what she says. And she had a good point in terms of that it's not that she does think she's Madeleine McCann, but it's not a case that she just thinks that. She thinks it because she doesn't know who she is. And she's the same age. And I think the little flick in Madeleine McCann's eye she had as a baby, this girl's got pictures of her with that same thing in her eye. And it goes as you get older. But yeah, now she's been arrested for stalking. Which, why don't they just give her a DNA test? Like I say, I can understand that the police don't want to. Yeah. But if anything, you're just giving this girl peace of mind. And like I say, for the amount of money that you're spending going from country to country looking for a kid that there's been no trace of, why not just give this girl a DNA test? And I don't think she is. I think Madeleine McCann died. I think she's dead. I think she died in that apartment and they covered the whole thing up. But if, years ago, they'd have just did a DNA test for this girl, she wouldn't have been a bother now, because she'd have had her answer that she's not Madeleine McCann, and she could go and try and find out who she actually is. And that's why I have a kind of sympathy for the girl, because she doesn't know who she is. Do you know what I mean? She's desperate to try and find out who her real parents are. Basically, she doesn't know. So just give her the DNA test, and that's literally all she wants is a DNA test. And why wouldn't you? Just, like I say, even just to shut her up. But then, like I say, yeah, you open the floodgates and then you've got to give any old loon one. But she has a decent argument, do you know what I mean? And for the fact, for the police to say, we know you're not Madeleine McCann. It's like, what information have you got that you know? Because it sounds to me like you know she's dead too. So it can't possibly be this girl because you know she's died. That's what it sounds like, because how else would you know 100% that it's not her? But let me know what your thoughts. Should they lock her up and throw away the key, or should they just give her a DNA test? She's not going to stop till she gets a DNA test. Just give her a DNA test. And then, all right, if you give her a DNA test and it says it's not, and then she carries on, then yeah, lock her up. She's crazy, but yeah. But yeah, what's your thoughts? Is she a crazy stalker, or should they just try and help her? I think they should just give her the thing. Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. You're spending so much money. Like, one guy's whole career, one policeman's whole career has been this case, and there's never been a trace of her. 20 years he's been a policeman, he's done nothing and been getting paid. But yeah, anyway. But no, it's much better to pay him and his little group to go country to country looking for a girl that's not there, when you could just give £60. Well, I don't know if it's £60. They say £60, but a couple £100 for a DNA test. Problem solved. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd share this one. Yeah, sweet.